What's up, guys? Hey, I got a fight like a freak update for you guys today, and in this video I want to talk to you just about a couple of things. One, I'm going to talk to you about the wedding, and in fact I'm going to talk to you, I've got several videos, I've made notes of just things I want to talk about as far as that wedding this past weekend was unreal. And then secondly, I'm going to talk to you about my medical situation, kind of where I'm at, and it's all good, and just that journey. And then if you'll hang around to the end of the video, got a really special prayer request that I want to share with you guys as well today in this video. But first of all, Jordan and K'lynne Carroll, crazy, got married this last week, and it was awesome. And I tell you, it was incredible because all the friends and family, and I don't want to get into the other topics because I'm going to do a video on these different topics about the wedding and just everything that we learned. But y'all, that has to be the closest thing to what heaven is going to be. I mean, it was the best celebration of family and friends, and you know, it's just so many people there, and we could have loved to invite even more. And I think that's what made me think. I just couldn't stop smiling. And the wedding started at 7, so it was kind of a short amount of time that we had, a block of time. But it was so packed with just friends and family and love and hugs and laughter and dancing and celebration and eating and drinking, and just, it was unbelievable. And I just was sitting there and I was thinking, this is what it's going to be like. And so maybe you're watching this and maybe you've contemplated this whole idea, and you may disagree with me, and that's fine. I think you're wrong, but that is what it's going to be about. It's just because, and again, I say this all the time, that's why I believe why God led Jesus to do his first miracle at a wedding, because that's who God is. He's about love, family, celebration, friends, relationships, community, and just being a part of people's lives. And I'm telling you, there's not enough time. I left there that night at 12:45 in the morning, but we left there just full, of so much that you wanted to continue conversations. You just didn't get to have enough time to have them. And heaven's going to be all the time we need. And it's just going to be this constant just unfolding of understanding of everything, and just being able to connect and to just reflect and just to celebrate the joy that we have because of what I believe the relationship that we have with God through Jesus. And so I see so many people get tripped up on this one thing, on eternity and death. And one thing, kind of transitioning to the medical side of thing, is that cancer makes you look at eternity. What is next? Yeah, you have to ask the question. We get hung up on so many freaking things, and the government wants us to get hung up on these things. They want to divide us, and even church and all this stuff. We major on things that are important. What's important is loving people. That's why Jesus said, when he was asked the question, what's the greatest commandment? Love God. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, all your strength. And the second is likened to it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love one another. That's it. And he says all the laws and the prophets, all the commands can be summed up in this one thing, And so medically, just thinking about my life and thinking about the future, I left that wedding going, I look forward to that. I'm not ready to go, and I plan on being here a lot longer, but I look forward to being able to not have time restraints, and so if you ever wonder what you think it's going to be like, that's, to me, it's what it's going to be, and for eternity. And so medically, y'all, I'm doing good. I mean, my hair is, it's coming in pretty thick, and I'm thankful for that. And I've got an appointment again next Wednesday, so it's my once a month appointment. I'm still taking the pill every day, and so next week I go in for my blood work. I have to be there at 8, so I get blood work and get the test, just see where my levels are at, just kind of check on it. So it's, like I said before, it's every month, and I'll get the 2 infusions this week. Hopefully I'll get the Zumeda and the IVIG, and then shot to the belly, and then we'll do it again next month. know. And so, but I feel good overall. Still have pain, like you know, just bone pain and stuff like that. And but I feel good. Like I'm doing good overall. So just continue to pray for us directionally, job-wise. I've got a letter that I put together. I would love to share it with you. If you want me to share it with you, would you send me a message? And I'd love for you to share it with other people that maybe you know. Just kind of lays out just directionally where we're going. And so I've sent it out to some people, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to ask. If you want me to send this to you, then message me and say, hey, I'd love to get that letter. But it just kind of talks about where we are directionally and financially, and just the struggles and things we're having. Y'all, this is crazy. My appointment, one appointment to my oncologist and to get these infusions is $25,000. $25,000. Now, we don't have to pay that, thankfully. We get a discount because there's a multiple myeloma discount that they do because of the disease that I have, that they grants that they get, and then insurance pays, you know. But we still have until we meet our deductible, we still have a pretty good bill there every time, and it's just a lot, you know. And so it's just crazy, you know. And we feel like that directionally where we're going is this, you know, is to connect with people, and then what I'm fixing to tell you next, to share needs of people. And that's how I want to close today. That's what Fight Like a Freak's going to be, and I'm still working on it. This wedding slowed me down a little bit. It was awesome though, and but I'm going to get there, and that's where we're going to be able to share the story, share what we've learned, share what we've become aware of, share hope, share healing, just be real with the reality of what we face, you know, and then let other people know so we can have other people praying. And so that's what I want to close with, is I want you guys to pray for a young lady named Avery and her husband Jacob. Interesting story, but Avery's family I got to know when I was working here in Forney at Fellowship for 9 years, and so anyway, but Avery was having a baby, and her husband Jacob Acuna was a player at North Forney High School. So I got to know the Turner family through Fellowship, and then Acuna family through North Forney, through this community. Back to what I said at the beginning of the video, just how much God loves community and how he uses it. But she was having a baby. It was exciting. It should be the best day, you know, the most exciting day. Complications with amniotic fluid and got to her system, and just caused a shutdown of her body. And so they had to do an emergency C-section to get the baby, and then had to revive her for a lengthy period of time. And so just pray for her, pray for a miracle, and pray that God would intervene, and that he would heal, and that he would restore her, because they need it. And there's obviously devastated. And so if you would just pray for them, really would appreciate it, and I'll keep you updated on it as well. And then the other folks that are battling cancer and struggles and everything else, that are fighting like freaks too, you know, trying to get through what they're facing and battling. So anyway, love you guys. Thanks for loving us, and you know, working my way to this thing, getting into a pattern, and hopefully get better at it so that we can continue to share this journey with you. And thanks for following along. It means more than you know. And we love you. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for helping us. Thanks for being a part of it with us and supporting us. And it means more than you know. Thanks.